Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hey baby, I am Fancy. If you are returning, welcome back and thank you for all the love and support. Now, I went ahead and made a story time, and I'm going to, transition into that right now. I didn't do an intro because it was part of my Marrying into Millions part 2 episode, Sean and Kate, and because I wasn't sure if that was going to get monetized or not, I wanted to go ahead and make that separately so you guys can actually hear my story time. So here it is. It's a great story time. It is hilarious, and it's okay. It's okay. I think all my story times are just okay, because it's real life. It's not like it happened, so I'm just so yeah, if you need coaching, please go ahead and book with me. I would love to speak with you. In addition to that, I'm gonna leave my coaching right here, my email. Contact me. Check out my website. Buy you some lashes. Buy you a waist trainer. Yeah, Snobby all 2020 is a discount code on my trainers right now for this week only, and that's until, what's today, 25, 26, until the 28th of August. So yeah, I love you girls, and let's get right into the video. If a man is giving off too much information, that is a red flag. Quick story time. If you made it this far, quick story time. So me and my girl, we were trying to, we have so many places that we frequent that we have a great time at, and because I have the workshop coming up, we have a larger crowd. It's gonna be a squad, a snob mob in real life. So we were trying to scope out the different places and what's gonna work best to give y'all a platform to freestyle, you know what I mean, and have a good option of men, versus the little places I go to that are really upscale and classy and snooty, and it's just not like a whole bunch of men just walking around just waiting for a woman. So we scoped out a few places for you girls. I tell y'all to do your homework, I do my homework. So, and we came up to this, we were walking or whatever, and I'm shook, and some guys could not stop looking at us, and it's like, hey, are you lost? I'm like, dude, if you want us to come, just tell us to come. And I don't be playing. I hate the games, and I don't have time for it. So I'm just like, so does that mean you're trying to invite us or not? He said, so are y'all drinking? I said, are you buying? Y'all do not understand. When it comes to my time, it is money. I don't play games. So I said, are you buying? And he was just like, yeah. Come on. So we go up there, and they're on the rooftop and stuff. And so, he ends up going down talking to some girls. And if there's women there, we don't know if that's your wife. We don't know if that's your girlfriend. We're not trying to approach. You didn't introduce us to anybody because you're rude. I think they were African. I think they were African. I don't know exactly what they were. Well, I'm just going to say they're African. So we just ended up sitting down next to, a guy, and that guy didn't say anything. So I was just like, okay, these guys don't have manners. And a high value man is confident. He will go after what he wants. That man that brought us up there didn't introduce us to anybody, and he didn't even sit here and make sure we were taken care of. And then, oh boy, didn't say anything, so we didn't know if he was waiting for somebody, and we sat in the spot. So we just got, my friend, I was like, girl, you ready to go? She was like, yeah. And so my best friend, we got up, and she said, we gonna come back, and she trying to say it like that. And I'm like, so they can kind of hear. And I'm like, we probably not gonna come back. For what? And he's like, no, sit down, because he sees us leaving. I was like, no, we're hungry. We're going to go ahead and go. Y'all enjoy yourself. Nice to meet y'all since you didn't introduce us. And we went back downstairs to go ahead and freestyle. You're not going to take us off the market so nobody else can get us and then neglect us? Stop, sir. Nice to meet you. So we went downstairs and we ordered our food or whatever the case was. We sat at a table. It was kind of a big table, and so we saw a group of family come in, and one of the tables that we wanted, the tall top tables that we wanted, because the bar part was closed. One of the tall tables that we wanted was finally cleared off, and she had a table of 6. So she said, "Hey, sweethearts, do y'all mind if we take this table? We have a big table of 6, and this one just opened up." And I was like, "Yeah, of course, of course, of course." We got our stuff. We moved over there. And the lady was even nice enough to buy us a round of shots. She was like, "You know what?" And told the server, "Hey, buy them girls a round of shots." Super sweet. You know what I mean? Nice. That's how we do it in Texas. Right? Yes, ma'am. Okay, cool. So then that guy, not the guy who initially brought us up there, but the guy that I sat next to that was at the end that really didn't say anything, he came up to us. He was just like, "Hey, oh, I didn't say anything to y'all because I thought you was with him. I thought, he was your man." And then, and then he's going to say that he thought y'all was, then when I asked him who you were and if y'all were with him, he's gonna be like, "No, I thought they was with you." So then that means that man was playing games. You invited us up there, then you kind of left us to go willy-nilly, and then when the guy who didn't even know who we were, he's asking about us, you're gonna be like, "Oh, we don't even know. I thought he was with you because they sat down next to you." I do not play when it comes to men in games. So I was just like, okay, whatever. No, we weren't with him, and I hate that he said something like that. So our food came. He's like, "Well, I'm not going to continue to talk to you while y'all are eating and stuff like that." But he continued to talk to us. And I'm thinking to myself, okay. And he introduced himself. "Hi, my name is this." And then he said, "I'm a doctor. I deal with doctors. I deal with physicians. I deal with surgeons. I deal with men who practice medicine. Period. That's what I got my degree in, biochemistry. That's what I was studying. I was going to go into medical school, all of that to seek out a doctor. That's I've dated them. I date them. I deal with them. Okay. So doctors don't introduce themselves to women. "Hey, my name is, I'm a doctor." They don't do it. They prefer to keep it low key. They want to know your character and how you treat them outside of knowing what they do for a living. So for him to say that he was a doctor with his name, he might as well told me that he was doctor whatever. Let's name this guy Carlton. He might as well tell me that his name was Dr. Carlton. "Oh, hi, my name is Dr. Carlton." Like, dude, why was it important that you let us know that you're a doctor? But whatever. But one of the red flags was we ordered a drink. We ordered a shot, and it came up to be a drink, and we're like, "Okay, no, take it back." But then again, once we got done eating, you know what I mean, and we paid out, the doctor didn't offer to pay for our food. Shook. And he barely offered to get us a drink. So I'm like, why are you still standing here with us? And you were with that group that just came in because it's been a storm. So everybody's in the, lower levels now with us. And we're like, you're sitting here and we're eating and talking to you, entertaining you. And you're standing up and we're eating and you're talking to us. And you said that you were going to give us time to eat. And you're still talking to us. And you barely just offered us drinks. Okay. So we tab out. We tip. And he's like, "Well, yeah, come sit over here with us." And so we get invited to the group again. And when we get invited to the group again, they bring over the drink that he paid for us, but it was a drink and versus a shot. And we're like, send it back. But then the African guys who called us over there earlier was like, "No, no, no, have it stay, have it stay, have it stay." And I'm just like, okay, well, that's not what I ordered. So at the end of the day, as time went on, or whatever the case was, we started to get to know Dr. Carlton. And so you have a picture of what he looks like and how he acts and how he sounds. That's why I said Carlton. So Dr. Carlton, that's him to the T. So he was an African though. He just seemed Black American. And so what ended up happening was we take it outside because they were smoking cigars, cigar smokers. Makes sense. The cigar lounges within Dallas, the city of Dallas, have all been shut down. If you're not a restaurant and make most of your money from selling food, then the bars and the cigar smoking places are closed. Hence, another reason why we were going out looking for, places that can accommodate, my girls coming on our first sugar baby event, okay? And girls, when I tell you, we're gonna have a blast, like a fun, like, stop. So, anyways, back to the story. We go outside because they're smoking cigars, okay? And so, the checks come for the extra drinks. And so he looked at the check because he did buy us around, and he was like, "Oh, take this drink off." He said he was gonna pay for it, and that was a drink that they told to say. And then the waitress was like, "No, he said that you guys took it, so y'all are gonna pay for it." He was like, "No, you heard him," which she did hear him say that's not the drink we wanted, and we drunk it because nobody else was drinking it. So he said it to say that's his drink to pay for. But a real man would have not argued like Dr. Carlton and would have been like, "You know what, no big deal, I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna show you what a real man does." Real men do not complain, they just do. They don't sit here and cause problems. They sit here and figure out solutions. So he's like, "No, no, no, take it off." And so finally, the Africans, they didn't want no confrontation. So they said, "No, we'll just take it then." And I'm just like, you just looked like you were super cheap. Like, that was another red flag. Dr. Carlton had an issue paying for that extra drink. And at that time, I'm just like, so, yeah, my best friend and him ended up exchanging information. And he hit us up yesterday talking about, "Hey, you and your girl Fancy, I'm gonna be at this real nice spot in Dallas. I know she's supposed to be looking for a spot for her event." Because I tell listen, especially when I'm not interested, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm having girls come out. I'm a lifestyle dating coach." And he was like, so, and then we were like, we were on three-way. And so I was like, he said, "So are y'all down or y'all down?" I was like, "I don't know." And he's all talking about, he's like, "So you have other options?" Like, his ego's big. And I'm just like, "Yeah, we were thinking about going to the Gaylord, resort, getting a room there, enjoying the spa and stuff like that, and kind of scoping out the place there. If we, and it's only like 30 minutes away. Me and my friend, we don't have issues, staying at nice hotels near, like, local, because we like to get away and we like to do things. You have to be seen. You can't be the total package and be stuck in your house. All you do is go to work, run errands, and be at home. You have to put yourself out there to be able to be, found by a high value man. So we go places. We do. So, anyways, I was like, "Yeah, or we might go back towards where we met you at, and check out some other places within that area too." And he was just like, "Oh, if you talking about a hotel, no, just show up to where I'm coming." You know what I mean? And I know Fancy lives downtown because she mentioned it, and I live downtown. But if y'all want to get a hotel, shoot, we can stay at the Jewel, and we can sit here and split it 3 ways. What? I didn't. When he said that, I'm over here with my son's book, A Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So I'm on the phone 3-way. And when he said 3 ways, I was like, this ninja did not. No, he did not just open his mouth up to say 3 ways. We were getting a hotel, me and my bestie, because number one, it's an hour from where she lives, and it's 30 minutes from where I live, and it's a resort. A staycation. I live downtown, you live downtown. The venue that we're going to, if we came to with you, would be downtown. And if we got a hotel, who would be benefiting from the hotel? You, in hopes to having a what? And you want us to split it? How many? Doctor Who? Con artist. Con artist. Did we show? Who did not? No. I did a vlog, so y'all gonna see what I actually did. I ended up going to a neighbor's place. I'm gonna show you. I did a vlog. We had a good time. I didn't end up meeting up with my best friend, and I ended up going out with one of my other guy friends, and we had a good time. But Dr. Carlton is a con artist. We did research him. He is a doctor. He used to be overweight. So, not saying that matters. I'm just saying maybe, I don't know, maybe he has that insecurity where, he was made fun of. People didn't try to talk to him, whatever the case was, when he was big, and now he's in trimmed down and, you know, whatever the case is, and he's a doctor, you know, he's gonna, no. Three, would you like to get a room at the Jewel? Me and my friend can get the room at the Jewel by ourselves, and we can sit here and mingle with the other, you know, people who are staying there. Why would we cut it 3 ways? Are you struggling? Is your practice not doing well? Are you okay, sir? Pineapples. 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 So, con artists come in many different shapes, sizes, age, race, nationalities, like. And with that being said, are you dealing with a con artist? Just because a man has money, just because he appears to have money, doesn't mean that he has money. Just because he does have money, doesn't mean that he's going to give you that money.